Whew. A lot of driving again this weekend. Can you get jet lagged without actually being on a jet? Asking for a friend. We'll have to fight through the shadows of the cat's tower that are creeping in from my big window here. You know what? In all honesty, if the beardy moved, he did. Awesome. The beardy moved. Give me a second. I'm going to try to improve from having the blindness in my face. So, give me one quick second. We'll come forward in a moment. Alright, that's about the best that I'm going to be able to do. We're going to have a little bit of sun for a challenge here. Not for terribly too long, but... Sunday afternoon special edition of the eMLB Universe. Had to switch it around a little bit here because my son had his hockey championships this weekend. They won 4-2 yesterday for the semifinals. And in today's championship against the only team in 23 games that they had taken a loss against, the Outlaws, they were able to win 4-1. They are the New England Premier Hockey League 11U American champions.
Brilliant!
Nice work to all of them. I know my son worked pretty hard. Both of the goalies did a great job this year. So we're back. I'm as functional as I think I can be. And we're going to try to get some baseball in, even though I'll have the sun in my eyes literally for a while.
Let's go while we're young.
Well, if you insist, then let's do it.
Brilliant!
Special Sunday edition of Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Commish LB, blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, and all of that good song from that 80s hit. Commish LB saying good afternoon to you. Thank you for your patience as I have literally been running around unpacking laundry, loving the beardy, getting the beer ready to go, breaking out a new beer that I have not tried yet, so you'll get to see if I like it or not on live TV, on live broadcast today. It is Twitch TV. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. I am the commish. My friends will call me LB. My wife will call me things with four-letter words. Probably not so much because of her son winning his championship today. Nice work by Dom and the boys. Boy, they bust their butts. They've been playing in this league going back to October. So to get the victory, good stuff. But we'll leave that right for her. So don't be coming in here thinking your trolling's going to work. We're kind of like Blockbuster around here. Be kind, rewind, and in the immortal words of some screwy duck.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
Hey! Huh. My text-to-speech apparently is also off. I'm going to have to fix that. But, as you saying, 18 months with the best out of the dark universe out there. Keep up the great work. We thank you very much. Andrew, of course, is our Cardinals GM. He is also for our brand new endeavor, our YouTube eMLB Baseball Universe, which if you have not subscribed yet, we will sincerely appreciate you clicking that link so that you can keep up with all content. All broadcasts of the show are edited and carried over for you to keep up with, but then you can also follow some podcasts. I've done some podcasts. Andrew and Jordan Cage 28, Jared Rollins also doing podcasts as well, coming up in the very near future. And as Andrew just said, he's got the opening day games up, all edited and available if you wanted to come back and see, hey, how did opening day go? And what color shirt was I wearing as I went suit and tie on that one? The only time I go suit and tie are on the special broadcast, or if I get tier 3 subs ever sent my way. That was one of the perks that I promise. So it's the eMLB Universe. This is a 7-day sim on Sundays. We happen to be on day 6 thus far, as I have quick simmed up until Saturday, May 3rd. So we are done with our first full month on the season. And as been mentioned in the chat, you get to see who some of the rookies are. Walker Smith got the top National League Rookie of the Month, hitting .393 with 3 home runs for him. For the American League, it ended up being Captain Barbosa. Jorge Barbosa went 3-0 for the Royals, allowing a very stingy 153 average. Nice work for Barbosa. He looks like he is the real deal. Let's see. Steve Parkerson gets Pitcher of the Month. Thank you, Chad. Barbosa also got the Pitcher of the Month besides Rookie of the Month, as did Walker Smith. So, the rookies are just running through things, but Esteban Florial gets Batter of the Month of April. He only hit 9 home runs during that time, so that made the difference. Alrighty, so we've done several days so far. For those of you who do not join us on the Discord, first things first, why not? There's the Discord anyway, so you can keep up and see what's going on in the eMLB universe that is not seen here because, well, only 7 games were broadcasted during the month of April here on the FKN. Many more games were played than that. Those were just our features. So you're only getting a portion of the story. You're also not getting to see the great content. We've had some phenomenal player articles written lately, including by Alex Murray, the inspiration behind the Backyard Project. You know him as AZ Axel. Just wrote a great article on his recent players being traded from the Atlanta Braves over to the Tampa Bay Rays. So for more information on that, join us in the Discord because it's the best place for you to get the full eMLB experience to complement with everything we do here and everything we now do on YouTube. Let's look at the standings before we get to today's matchup. Red Sox, holy crap, are they trying to run away with this early on? 16-8. I don't think anybody, including myself, really had them pegged for doing anything of that level, but here they are, 16-8 to start the season. Rays are 3.5 back, only other team in the American League East that's a game over 500 so far. Watch out, here come the Orioles. They started out extremely slow and also suffered the injury to the suspense. Their top shortstop, Nick Spence, but they have been able to actually right the ship. 4 in a row coming into today's competition and find themselves just 2 games back of 500. Nice turnaround for them early on. Yankees 5-17, losing their last 5 and having lost 9 of their last 10. Not where you think the Yankees want to be. Chicago being in the game of the day, well, you know what team I'm rooting for then. You can't root for the Cardinals in this one, just so you're saying. Over in the AL Central, we have a pretty early tight horse race. Tigers, currently now the best team in the American League, as they're 16-7. That puts them a game ahead of the White Sox, and they also have 2 games in hand at this point. Tigers have won their last 5 to get to this spot, while the White Sox have lost 2. Meanwhile, the Indians aren't far back, 1.5 games back thus far, winning 2. The Twins are at 1 game over 500, and the Royals, not to be, don't disrespect the Royals just because they're in last place right now. They are 500, so they're battling in what is going to be a really tough division. Over in the American League West, no real surprise. The Angels, world champion Angels, are there with the former 2022 world champion Astros. Both teams 13-10 coming into play. Angels have lost 3 straight. Astros have won 3 straight. But in kind of a Thanos-like fashion, the Astros are going to be very disappointed that they have lost their prize center fielder Sammy Isla to a injury that looks like it is going to be of an extended nature. He is currently on the 60-day disabled list. He's been added to it this stream, and Yoan Moncada got called back up to the majors on that. Rangers find themselves a half game back, 4-game winning streak so far. Athletics have lost 8 in a row. Excuse me for a sec. My voice is trying to close up on me here from all the yelling at the hockey game today. So I'll hold off on having some beer, yep. All right, over in the National League East, the Phillies. The Phillies are 3 games over 500 as we enter play here, winning 7 of their last 10. They find themselves a game ahead of the Nationals, the Braves, and the Marlins. The Miami Marlins are a game over 500 here. Well, Eddie will tell you from past experience, don't pay attention to the Marlins until we get to July in regards to where they actually are, because they start out strong. They're just not good for stamina, as they've shown over the past couple of seasons. Over in the Central, Cardinals. Well, maybe they are on pace for 100 wins this year. 16-7, tying the Tigers for top record in the eMLB thus far. Brewers find themselves 3 back, having won 5 straight. Cubs lost their last 4. The Pirates have lost their last 9. Don't think Cody Koshin was expecting to be in this spot at that point. In 2012, they were one of the best teams in baseball at the end of May. They were in 3rd in the East at the same time in 2023. Pirates are just being the Pirates. Finally, in the National League West, you've got a 2-horse race thus far. Padres, Rockies, 5 games over 500. 14-9 thus far. The only 2 teams in the division that are over 500 at this point. Dodgers find themselves 2 games under 500, having lost 7 of their last 10. Diamondbacks and Giants are bringing up the rear, having basically treaded water at 500 here of recent. So that is what's happening as we enter today's play. We've only got 2 more days left on the sim. We're going to do a Saturday, the 6th game. Now we'll have some beer. Nice color to it when the sun was beating down on it. It's a nice red. I wonder why. Well, tonight's beer is from local brewer None Such River Brewing. It is None Such Red. It is an Irish style red. It's it's see-through is what it is. Yeah, because it's written in green. So yes, it is None Such Red, 4.4% alcohol. Says it's great with pizzas and pasta. Someone said we should have a pizza party here for the kids. So, well, unfortunately, I don't have pizza on its way. And I won't eat pizza in front of you. I think that would be kind of rude. But, nevertheless, that would be the plan. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's an Irish-style red ale. Pretty good. Fuggle hopped on an earthy start to a richly roasted finish. That's what it says. You're all for pizza and beer. Happy to hear it, because that is the menu du jour, it feels like. So, let's look at our games for Saturday here. Yeah, it's May 3rd, so unfortunately, I know that Jake was really hopeful that I was going to be able to have this game. You're drinking in front of us, go ahead and eat. Well, there's a difference. Because I assume you guys are also having, you know, a nice beverage of choice as well. But I don't want to eat, so I'm ball is short and shooting, like, you know, green peppers in your direction or something like that. So just how I roll. Yes, sir. Cheers, indeed. All right. So Saturday games for May 3rd here. Unfortunately, the day before Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you in 2025 at the very least. Tigers will take on the Twins in afternoon action from Letarge. Jose Barrios scheduled to take on Franklin Perez. Perez looking for win number 4 on the Tigers this year. Sam Adams Holiday Porter. I almost broke out some more cherry wheat. I may have one holiday porter left from my Cheers for Beers for Cheers series. Maybe. I'd have to check. Astros will take on the Athletics this afternoon. Thor himself, Noah Syndergaard, will take the hill for the Astros. 1-1 with a 4.44 ERA. I guess that's a full house. Aces over 4s. Jorge Lozado will battle him. He is 0-2 with an ERA in the mid-5s. That's a 4.05 start from the Coliseum. Over in Tampa, it's my favorite combination. Jays taking on Rays, as I always mix it up. Travis McGregor getting the ball for the Jays. Yanson Guerrero, who's 3-0, getting the ball for the Rays. Keep an eye on that one. 6:10 start over in Tampa. At Camden Yards, Baltimore will take on the White Sox. You got Chance Adams on the hill for the Orioles. Dwight Kida, 1.0 legend. 1.0 player. He was a star, an all-star at least, but I won't call him a legend. But Dwight Kida will get the ball 1-1 with a 3.09 ERA. At Fenway tonight, the battle of all battles. Not really. It's the Yankees taking on the Red Sox, and this isn't your grandfather's Yankees at this point. Just 2 wins in 10 attempts on the road, 5-17 overall this year. So not a very good start for the Yankees. Clark Schmidt will try to see if he can start to turn that around. Yadier Alvarez looking for win number 4 for the Red Sox. Angels will take on the Rangers. Greg Briggs is scheduled to take on Sean Reed-Foley. Sean Reed-Foley continuing what he showed us he could do last season as he went 12-11, but a respectable 3.79 ERA. That's an 8.05 start out at Globe Life Field. Got the one hair right here that must be ingrown because it hurts right now. That's what I get for not having shaved this morning. Royals will take on the Mariners. Kyle Hendricks back on the hill. 0-2, mid-5 ERA in his starts with the Royals. Trevor Stephen, similar. 0-2, low to mid-5 ERA. Both will be looking to improve on that. Time for a short shave break, brought to you by Gillette. No, I'm not doing that. Tim, thank you very much for your sub. That's 5 months in a row, and he goes and uses his Prime, which we appreciate. Because again, you've got, a gazillion different channels here on Twitch that you could go to, and if you're subbing your Prime here, we sincerely appreciate it. Let's see. Give me a moment. I need, while I'm thinking of it. I did not have text-to-speech on, apparently. Somehow that got turned off. Okay, we're good. I just gotta hit a button. I think I fixed it. We need a road win with San Fran, just saying. All right, so let's go to the National League. This shave is brought to you by Barbasol. And unfortunately, tonight's beer is not brought to you by Guinness.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
All right, I'm away. All right, Nationals will take on the Cardinals in the National League. Tanner Burns is going to take on Jake Irvin from Busch Stadium. Not brought to you by Busch either. Tanner Burns looking for his 4th win this season as well. Over. Hello.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Evil does not wear a bonnet either. As Aiden gives out a gifted sub and it lands on Thistle Droid. Does that mean he's a bot? I don't know. But Thistle Droid, if you're here, welcome. And thank you for hanging out. And Ray's throwing a bonnet in your direction now landed on you. Got access to the world famous Fluffy Kitty Ninja emotes. 2 boosts for the day. Yep. Alright, so Cubs, Braves. We'll talk about this one in a moment. Onward, Giants taking on the Mets. Excuse me, beer burp from Citi Field. Giants, as mentioned in chat, Sean Paxler says, this is my team. This is my son's hockey team. I'm wearing their colors today. I think you can see. I'm wearing the colors. Kamish was gone, but now he's here, so let's all give a nice big cheer. Burma Shave. No. No. It's the Wild is what they're known as. All right, so, yeah, Giants taking on the Mets, as Sean Paxler said. They need a win on the road. Just 2 out of 10 attempts so far have been wins for the Giants. Probably the reason why they're not a 500 team or better right now, but we'll see how that changes. Sean Chell will take the hill. Zach Hughes. Zach Hughes? The deranged one's going to starting now? Huh. We need to hear that in content. We need those in stories, Denbro. Looks like Cincy Bearcats, but it's not. It is not. Cleveland will take on the Phillies in interleague action at Citizens Bank Park in Philly. Jameson Tyon scheduled to take on Aaron Savale. Both teams, or both pitchers, are 2-2 thus far this year. Over at PNC, the Reds will take on the Pirates. Again, the Pirates have lost 9 straight. Santiago Flores is scheduled to be a starter. Boy, was he a tough reliever last year. Not as intimidating as a starter, and apparently just 1-2 with an ERA just south of 8. Hunter Green will oppose him. His ERA is not much better, 5.79, 0-3 for him. Marlins will take on the Brewers. The human white flag, Chris Flexen, scheduled to pitch for the Brewers. Alek Manoah is expected to get the ball for the Marlins. Behind my big old head, you got the Rockies taking on the Diamondbacks. Chris Archer will get the ball. Trevor Bauer scheduled to oppose him. Bauer is 1-3 this year with an ERA in the mid-6s. That's a 7-10 start out west. Out west in the desert. And then finally, at Chavez Ravine, the Dodgers will take on the Padres. Freddie Peralta, scheduled to be the starter for the Dodgers. He'll be opposed by Jose Manuel Marte. That is a 9-10 start. I feel like I'm going to struggle tonight because my throat is tight. All right, let's get to the game of the day. I think Jake's here. I don't know if I'd seen Jake talking at all yet. And if I did, I just missed it. There's Jake. You are invisible. All right, now I've got you both. Welcome, Thistle Droid. Thank you for saying hello. And thanking Ray's Rules for the gifted sub. Let me remove myself as we get set up for tonight's feature broadcast. Take a peek at the teams. I know that there's some tweaking I've got to do here first and foremost, as the lineup just often likes to do what it wants here. That is Freeman. Janista will be the DH. Freeman will go to the cleanup spot. Riley, Janista, Alvarez comes in. Nolan Gorman slides down. William Contreras slides down. That still look good to you, Aiden? If you're watching us for the first time ever, you're getting ready to watch a live broadcasted game between the Braves and the Cubs, part of an online league universe. This game will be fully managed by the two GMs running those teams. Rays Rules 9107, Aiden Pearson is your Braves GM. Twins 34. Jake is going to be your Chicago Cubs GM, calling the shots on both sides. Okay, Aiden says he is good, so we're going to look at the bullpen situation so that you are fully aware of the situation as you choose your... shoot, I just realized something. Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute myself for 1 sec as you start to look at lineups here. Alright, sorry about that. I am updating the website as in the background as I get myself ready for my broadcast. Again, that's what I get for being on the road most of today. Apologies for that. For good reasons, of course. So again, let's look at our bullpen situation for the Braves before we look at the Cubs. Starting with Colby Allard, the lefty from California, last appearing back on the 30th of April. Remember, it is May 3rd in broadcast, so 3 days ago. Went 2 1/3, giving up a hit and an earned run, walking 2 and striking out 1 against the Red Sox back then. Expect Allard should be available if called upon today. Troy Bacon, the 28-year-old from Tampa, has looked fairly impressive in 13 2/3 innings so far this year. He did labor a bit on May 1st against the Red Sox, 2/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, 2 walks, and 1 earned run. Did not factor in the decision, but his ERA at 1.32 had doubled from where it was prior. Tristan Beck last pitching yesterday, 3 2/3, getting the victory in a 5-3 game for the Braves. He threw 39 pitches in yesterday's contest, brought his ERA down over 4.5 runs. Not expecting Beck to be available tonight. You never know, though. Corbin Klaus, the lefty, has not pitched since the 27th of April against the Mets when he went 2 1/3, giving up 2 hits and 1 walk, striking out 2. He has been not scored upon in 8 2/3 innings this season. And when that's good. The scoreless inning streak only says 1, but that's because there was an actual run, but it was unearned. Luke Jackson. Jackson pitching back on the first 2 innings of work, 1 hit, 1 earned run. He walked 1 and struck out 3 on that day. The lefty, Ramon Linares, the 23-year-old Dominican, threw against the Red Sox on the 29th of April, gave up 2 home runs on 3 hits and 3 earned runs during that time. He'll look to want to turn that around if called upon tonight, expecting he will be ready to go. Throws near 100 and throws sidearm. Kyle Wright, 29-year-old Alabama, pitched on the 30th, 2/3 of an innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run. He had 1 strikeout on that day. And finally, lefty AJ Minter got his third save of the season in yesterday's game against the Cubs. Inning of work, gave up a hit and a walk. He did strike out one for his third save on the year. All right, over to Mr. Randolph. Any adjustments you want to make from your original plan? Well, actually, first things first, let's put your original plan on there. Several changes. We've got to start with Daniel Cabrera. I think this is it. Herbeck, Stan, Roberts, Tanner, Metler, Guzman, Gregorius. All right, any further changes from that, I should say? While Jake makes that decision, let's look at the bullpen situation. No, he says. Good. All right, we'll start first off with just a peek at Justice Sheffield, who only went an inning of work, giving up 6 hits, 5 earned runs, and 2 home runs against the Cubs yesterday. He does have a forearm cramp, but he is expected to be able to play in his next start. So he's not expected to miss any time at this point. We'll look at Soho in a moment. Ricky DeVito. DeVito has been fairly effective. Just 1 earned run and 9 1/3 innings of work so far this year, striking out 10. Believe it's been 5 or 6 appearances consecutive that he has not given up a run. Let's see. 4 innings scoreless, 8 scoreless games. So Ricky DeVito. Marcos Eusebio pitched pretty long yesterday against the Braves. 2 2/3, giving up a hit and a walk, striking out 1. It's been pretty effective ERA, just over 1 this year. It's his second season in the majors. He had just 1 cup of coffee with the Brewers in 2024. 3 1/3 innings of work. Mike Foltynewicz. He has pitched back to back to back. Blew a save a few games back, I should say. Took the second straight loss on the following night. But he pitched some more the following day. He has gone 3 1/3 innings of work here over his last 3 appearances. Ian Hamilton. Hamilton recovering from didn't get anyone out. 4 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned performance back on the 24th. Since then, he's thrown 3 2/3 scoreless innings of work, striking out 7 during that time. Probably not expecting to see Hamilton today. He did pitch 30 pitches yesterday. Zach Jackson, no relation to Luke Jackson on the Braves. Zach giving up a hit and 2 walks in an inning and a third, struck out 3 of the batters that he had faced. He still has more walks than strikeouts this year. Finally, the Vulture, Craig Kimbrell. Kimbrell got a little bit of forearm stiffness the other day as he went an inning and a third, giving up 1 hit, striking out 1. Then he could not finish. He is expected to miss most of this weekend coming up, and maybe early into the following week is when he might be expected to be returning. All right, there's your lineups for today's game. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna really struggle with the voice here today, I think. Best efforts. Here's your chance to bet on today's game. As you see in chat, you see people choosing Atlanta or Chicago. If you hear my voice and you want to play along, which we highly encourage, just write in chat who you think's going to win. Is it the Cubs or is it the Braves? Here's how that part works. We'll talk about the number in a moment. If you pick the right team before now and the end of the first inning, and the winning team wins at the end of the day, you will win 75 balls of yarn. You can wait until the second inning, put a bet in then. If you do, you can still win, but it will only be 50 balls of yarn. Your last chance to bet on today's game is by the third out of the third inning. Get the right team at that time, you will win 25 balls of yarn. But do note, anytime during the betting window process, if you select the wrong side at the end of the game, it's going to set you back 25 balls of yarn. What about that number? The number cannot hurt you. It can only help you. If you nail the number, regardless of which team wins, then you will get 50 bonus balls of yarn, even if you pick the wrong team. Nail the number, you're an automatic winner, because even though you'd lose 25 balls of yarn for picking the wrong team, you pick the right number count, that's going to get you 50 bonus balls of yarn and give you your bonus so that you still finish out a winner. What are balls of yarn? They are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. They are the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. For every 1,000 balls of yarn that you have in your possession, you can trade them in. You can get a boost. If you've never created a player before, trading them in will get you the ability to create a player. All future boosts after that will permit you to be able to tweak and improve your player. Don't forget, though, for every 5,000 balls of yarn now, if you trade in 5,000 balls of yarn, you will be able to get what's called the Mega Boost. You will get a +6 for the price of 5. That's the Mega Boost! Exclamation Mega. There you go. There's one of them. Mega Boost for Jamie. That's a +6. All right. Time for tonight's starting lineups here for the eMLB game of the day between the Braves and the Cubs. For the Braves, starting leading off in center field will be Christian Pache, the Dominican. 3-game hit streak for the 2024 Gold Glove winner in center field. Keep in mind, Pache also won the Rookie of the Year back in 2021. He'll lead off in center field. Ozzie Albies is at second, batting second. 3-time Gold Glove winner has stolen his last 9 consecutive bases that he has attempted to steal. Albies is at second, batting second. Ronald Acuna Jr. is in left field, batting third. Former 2018 Rookie of the Year is the third batter in left. 35-year-old Freddie Freeman. 369 career home runs as a Brave. He is 5th all-time, 2 behind Dale Murphy. He enters play with a 20-game on-base streak. Austin Riley will be your third baseman, batting 5th. Grayson Janista is the DH behind the dish. Janista, 7 straight games he's been on base. He'll look to extend that himself. The rookie from Cuba, Antonio Alvarez, 14th overall prospect in the majors. He has a 6-game hit streak, a 16-game on-base streak. He'll bat 7th, playing right field in this one. William Contreras is batting 8th. The catcher is hitting 2 for his last 28 over the last 8 games he's played. He will again be the catcher, batting 8th. Nolan Gorman will be at shortstop today to give Johan Camargo the day off. The 24-year-old from Arizona will bat 9th and play short. On the hill tonight, 5th-year veteran Connor Thomas out of Omega, Georgia. Opponents are hitting .323 off of Thomas so far this year. He has 6 hits. He allowed 6 earned runs on 9 hits in 3 1/3 against the Red Sox back on April 28th. For the Cubs enter play losers of their last 4. They've lost 9 of 10. They are last in most categories. .211 average for the team, .279 on base percentage for the team, a .648 OPS for the team, all last in the National League. Tank Espelin has a 4-game hitting streak coming into this one. He will bat first over at short. Daniel Cabrera is your number 2 hitter. He is out in right field tonight. He's had 5 hits in his last 2 games. He'll bat second. Kent Herbeck Jr., the community-created player of Twins 34, just had a 3-game hit streak ended. He will bat third and play third in this one. Giancarlo Stanton, 35-year-old Stanton, just his 26th career game that he will play at first base in his major league career. Unfortunately enters play hitless in his last 4. ERA all the way down to 100. Giancarlo Stanton is 3 home runs away from passing or tying Harmon Killebrew for 12th all time in home runs in the majors. Jackie Roberts, the 2nd-year veteran from Chico, California. Roberts will be the left fielder batting 5th. Logan Tanner has thrown out 8 of 14 batters that he has faced. The 24-year-old from Mississippi will catch and bat 6th. Jesus Metler from Cuba has hits in 3 of his last 4. He, the 1.0 player, will be your second baseman batting 7th. Albin Guzman does not have a home run or RBI yet. The center fielder will bat 8th. Finally, Sir Didi Gregorius. Didi out of the Netherlands has a 4-game hit streak just end. He'll look to start a new one up again tonight. Finally, on the hill, Alberto Sojo. 4th career start for the 2-year veteran. All 4 of his starts have been this year. In his last appearance against St. Louis, he went 5 2/3, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, walking 2, and striking out 5 in a 4-1 loss against the Cardinals. Guys, I'm going to apologize for a moment. I know I've not been feeling 100% besides my throat. I'm going to take one quick pause and hopefully be back and feel 100% to call today's action. I apologize, don't mean to do that. Give me one moment, and then once I come back, we're going right to Wrigley Field. Stick around, we'll be right back. Coming back live, it's Fluffy Kitty Ninjas as we get ready to get started here. Hello. We're dancing. Ben, thank you very much for the 16-month sub using Prime. As we come back live again, my apologies. I might be just a little under the weather. I hopefully have gotten past that now, so best efforts here to all of you, and apologize for lack of a really quality start here. We are live at Wrigley Field here for Saturday afternoon in-sim action between the Braves and the Cubs. Starting with the defensive alignment for the Chicago Cubs in tonight's game. We will start it off with Jackie Roberts out in left field. Did you? Oh, you did. I did not until you mentioned, so thank you. I will mention that. I'm sorry I missed it, but I'm glad you mentioned it. I would have caught it later, but thank you for mentioning now, so I can thank you right by voice. Alrighty, in the outfield, Jackie Roberts will be in left. Alvin Guzman, pretty good range out there. He'll cover center. Daniel Cabrera will be over in right field. Ken Herbeck is at third base. Tank Espelin is your shortstop. Jesus Metler, 1.0 player, is over at second. Giancarlo Stanton, 27th career game of his storied 16-year career. He will be 27th game at first, is what we're trying to say. Hasn't played there very long. Behind the dish, or I should say behind the eMLB Ukrainian logo, Logan Tanner is your catcher in this one. He's got an arm rating of 15, as you can see. And finally, on the hill today, fourth career start for the Venezuelan Alberto Sojo. Sojo is 1-1 on the season with a 3.12 ERA. 17 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 11 hits, 6 earned runs. He's walked 9 and struck out 11. This is his fourth career start in the majors for him. Second year of being in the majors for him, as he had 8 innings of work last year. Again, 24-year-old Venezuelan. Last pitching against the Cardinals at Busch Stadium, went 5 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 2 and struck out 5, taking his first loss on the year. He'll throw upper mid-90s with a fastball, complements that with a pretty solid slider and a still developing knuckle curveball. Sojo's ready to go. Let's get this game started with Christian Pache. Pache, the 26-year-old from Boca Chica in the Dominican, enters play hitting .204 with 3 home runs and 6 runs batted in. None of the Braves have any history against Alberto Sojo, so this is brand new for them. I believe my GMs are ready. They are. So as a reminder to everyone else, as well as the GMs, when no one's on base, we go right to the result. They can still tell me to pitch to batter, pitch around, pitch to contact, all that stuff. Just don't tell me to take a pitch, because we're let the game decide that. But when runners are on base, excuse me for a sec, I just realized that did not carry over. I don't know why the widgets make... The widgets sometimes are like, we don't want to come on, dang it. All right, so the wind, wind is in from right. It is very windy today at Wrigley Field, in from right at 13 miles per hour, but it's partly cloudy, 54 degrees. That's a nice May day, despite the wind. The bleachers are nice and full, as you can see. That's good. You can see the activity out there. Christian Pache, the 26-year-old, .204 average, 3 home runs, 6 runs batted in. He enters play with a 3-game hit streak. Game is underway. I don't know how much beer I'm going to have. I'm going to try to have a little bit because I'm still thirsty. Beer, belly feels a little better now. 1-2 pitch coming as the Cubs look to end a 4-game losing streak on this one. Game is underway. The pitch from Sojo.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. He got him with the slider. First strikeout on the day for Alberto Sojo as he does away with Christian Pache. 1 out here in the top of the first. Ozzy Albies will be the batter. Albies, the 28-year-old from Curacao, enters play hitting .205 on the season. 4 home runs, 10 runs batted in. He is 9 for 9 his last 9 in stolen base attempts. Oh, 1 pitch. Grounded over to second. Metler has it. He will throw it over to first with plenty of time to retire. Albies, one second baseman throws out another. 2 outs now. Ronald Acuna Jr., the 27-year-old from Venezuela, comes into the box. .238 average on the season with 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in for Acuna. 0-1 pitch. Well struck down the line, left field. If it stays fair, it's gone. It's hooking, but it stays fair. Home run. The knuckle curve hung, and Ronald Acuna Jr. absolutely pummels that ball into the bleachers in left. It's a 1-0 ball game. Didn't see anybody throw the ball back in. That's not very Chicagoan of them. Freddie Freeman will get his at-bat here. You were, Ben. Freddie Freeman coming in. Freeman, the 35-year-old from Fountain Valley, California, enters play with 20 consecutive games being on base. .329 average with 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Nice to see the Braves. Also good to see the Cubs, too. Two-two pitch. Went up on him, but Freeman turns on it, sends it down the line. That's a fair ball. That's going to make its way and rattle off the garage next to the ivy. Taking the corner for second. Heading in is Freddie Freeman. He's going to get in there with a 2-out double. Fifth double on the season, for Freddie Freeman. We got runner at second. That means we'll go pitch by pitch now, as Austin Riley will be the number 5 hitter today, the third baseman, 28-year-old from Memphis, Tennessee. Riley checks in. .253 average, 4 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Note, the injury was not part of the one day I had to resim due to the crash. My system, the PC didn't crash, just out of the park crashed the desktop. Freeman at second. Riley in the box. First pitch is going to be at the letters. Taken. Strike 1. That base hit, Freddie Freeman immediately extends his on-base streak to 21 consecutive games. A 1 pitch. Comes a little sidearm there with the knuckle curve. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway here at Wrigley Field. Thank you for your attendance. 1-1 pitch comes low in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike, as Logan Tanner had to work to prevent Freeman from advancing. Cubs are playing the shift as Jesus Metler plays just behind Freddie Freeman on the shortstop side of the bag. He's the second baseman today for those keeping score at home. The 2-1. Jams him inside, misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm going to check and see if it got announced yet, because I don't want to announce it otherwise. Yeah, it did not get announced yet, so I don't want to give it away, but I will say this. It's long enough that it warranted a 60-day injury. it warranted going on the 60-day IR. I want to wait until it's public. Two balls, two strikes to Riley. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He jams him inside and he got him.
Fatality.
Good recovery from Alberto Sojo. Gets his second strikeout on the inning. But Ronald Acuna Jr. made him pay with a knuckle curve into the bleachers in left. Halfway through the first, Braves have won. Here come the Cubs. Think I should reduce it? No, not the deal. It wasn't on the resim, and that was just for the last one. Alrighty, as I get myself set up here, excuse me. Bottom of the first here at Wrigley Field. Braves in the field. Let's look at the defensive alignment before the Cubs get into the box. In left field, reigning Gold Glove champion Ronald Acuna Jr., three-time Gold Glover, is out in left field. Christian Pache won a Gold Glove last season. He's in center. Antonio Alvarez is in right field. Austin Riley is over at third tonight. Nolan Gorman in for Johan Camargo over at short. Ozzy Albies with a Gold Glove in his past is over at second. And finally, Freddie Freeman over at first. William Contreras is behind the logo and behind the plate with a 15 rating. I did just say Nolan Gorman because the Cardinals traded him. Blame Anjou. I think the Cardinals traded him, if I remember right. Yeah. In exchange for Josh Donaldson. Him and Dylan Carson were traded in exchange for Josh Donaldson in what we will describe as Anjou's never-ending love for power-hitting third baseman. All right, on the hill today, Connor Thomas, the 26-year-old from Omega, Georgia. Thomas, fourth appearance on the year. He doesn't have any record. 4.74 0-1 now, from this sim, with a 6.45 ERA. It's his fifth appearance now. 22 and a third innings of work he's given. He's been pounded for hits. 31 hits, 16 earned runs, 5 by way of the homer. He's walked 3, struck out 16. His last appearance, he gave up 6 earned runs on 9 hits in 3 and a third innings against the Red Sox back on April 28th. Opponents are hitting .323 off of Connor Thomas so far this year. Thomas is a 13th round draft pick back in 2019 out of Georgia Tech by the Atlanta Braves. All right, I should also include, he also throws 3 pitches. He throws low 90s with the fastball, throws a curveball, and a changeup. Lefty's ready to go. Let's get Tank Espelin into the box. Espelin, the 23-year-old from Glendora, California, enters play with a 4-game hit streak, sitting .228 on the season, 1 home run and 5 RBI. Back to 1-pitch mode we go. 2-1 pitch to Espelin. Hey, GT. Grounded sharply over to short. Nolan Gorman range to his right. Throws it over to first for the out. You can file the complaint. We have a special circular box. It's a special one. It's circular. It also has the number 86 on it. Daniel Cabrera coming in. Cabrera, the former Rule 5 draft pick, which, Jake, if I didn't fix that yet, I apologize. But it just dawned on me as soon as I said that I think you mentioned he still reflects as a Rule 5, and you're right, because he was a Rule 5 last season. He can't be a Rule 5 again. He's fully your property. 26-year-old from River Ridge, Louisiana, checking in. .220 average on the year with 1 home run and 7 runs batted in. Three-two pitch. Shot up the middle, deep in the hole. Albies, hard throw over to first. Beautiful play from Aussie Albies for the second out. A lot of injuries happening. Uh-oh. Haven't changed the injury settings. 2 outs now for community created player Kent Herbeck Jr. Herbie Jr. from Minneapolis, Minnesota, 20-year-old, will check in. 220 average so far this season for him. 3 home runs and 13 runs batted in. He just had a 3-game hit streak end in yesterday's game. The 2-2 pitch. Jams him hard inside, and he is gonna go down.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Not this time coming from Ken Herbeck Jr. Side is retired. 1-2-3. Go the Cubs here. 1 inning done. 1-0. Braves. Top second we go. Alberto Soto will start his second inning of work. He'll be greeted first by Grayson Janista. Antonio Alvarez, William Contreras are due up after. Don't trigger you. Uh-oh. Grayson Janista will be the first batter to start the second off. He has a 7-game on-base streak as he enters play here. Why do I look like I'm drunk? I mean, I'm the one having beer, but then I'm looking fuzzy to you. That's not how it works. Janista, 189 average this year. 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in for the Eudora, Kansas 28-year-old. 2-2 pitch. Rolled over to first. Position by Stanton. The 35-year-old will run over to first to get Janista out for the first out. Guess what? Since we last met, I can now count on one hand how many we are away from getting to 1,000 career followers here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Need 4 more people in order to get to the Magic.
We would be honored.
We need
if you would
3
join us.
more people in order to finally be at 1,000 followers. Zimic 86, thank you very much for being customer number 997. Fluffy Kitty Ninja 997. That's an awful lot of
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
kitties. What'd you think I was gonna say? Anyway, hello, Zimic. Antonio Alvarez, the number 7 hitter.
Does not wear a bonnet.
John Baxley being so kind and giving a nice welcome to Zimic. Thank you very much for that, sir. Very kind. What was that? A giveaway prize for the 1,000? Maybe I can give away another copy of Out of the Park 22. I still have those lurking around. Boss battle, by the way. I'll apologize, even though I do have Slava Ukraini. I do not speak any language other than English and French, so sincerely apologize that I did not catch your message there, Zimic. Is that what he said? Eva does not wear a bonnet? Who knows? All right, Antonio Alvarez is coming in, the right fielder, the rookie, making an impressive appearance. The 24-year-old Cuban is hitting. 6-game hit streak, 16 games on base streak consecutive, hitting .369 with 6 home runs and 13 runs batted in, off to a great start in his career. The 1-1 pitch. Chopped over towards second. A Metler has it. He'll throw over to first for the out. Je parle français assez bien. And unfortunately, where I reside, I was taught Parisian French, and the community of Frenchies around here who speaks Canadian French. So there were specific things that I would say, and people would look at me like I had 18,000 heads on my shoulders. Whatever. 2 outs now. Mon Dieu! Sacre bleu! Why do you think I like, why do you think I like it when Jacques Landry plays? Because I can go, ha 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 ha! Et puis! So anyway, William Contreras, the catcher. Contreras checking in 162 average with 3 home runs, 11 runs batted in. His last 8 games have not been good. Just 2 hits in his last 28 at-bats. First pitch, swinging, grounds it over to short. Tank Espelin has it. He's going to throw it over to first, and that is going to retire the side. Good work for Alberto Soho here in the second. Going to go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Braves. You'll make me a Jean-Luc. A Jean-Luc and Pierre, or are you talking to Jean-Luc Picard? Because I am a Star Trek guy, too. Alrighty, bottom of the second, we shall go. Connor Thomas getting ready for his second inning of work. He'll be greeted by an eMLB legend, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, 35 years old, first season with the Cubs. Just 2 for 20 so far this season. Stanton enters play. 570 career home runs in the majors. He's 13th all time, and 3 away from tying Harmon Killebrew for 12th. All right, Stanton ready to go. It's an 0-2 pitch to him. Into left, well struck, heading back towards the corner, ranging, making the play is Ronald Acuna out in the corner for the first out. 1 out now, another 1.0 legend named Jackie Roberts, who I believe spent a lot of his time with the San Diego Padres in that universe. Roberts, the 22-year-old from Chico, California, 264 on the season, 6 home runs, 13 runs batted in, but he is 0 for his last 11. The pitch, lifted into left, coming in. Acuna will have another opportunity. A little easier on this one. Makes the play for the second out. Mr. Coach, Crazy Coach in the house. Good evening. It's good. My son won his championship today. The kids played and won the New England PHL 11 underage bracket they were in. They had a 4-1 victory. The picture of the winning team is in my Discord in the general. The pose, the team picture pose with the trophy. Logan Tanner, the catcher, is going to come in now with 2 outs. Tanner, the 24-year-old from Lucedale, Mississippi, comes in hitting 161 with no home runs and 3 RBI. Cracked. The 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss as he got him on the curveball.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
I like that animated one. I have to get on the shtick with animated. Just don't want to bother my daughter about all of that. Side is retired. 2 innings done here. It's 1-0 Braves. Hey, while Coach is here, this is a good time to remind that this is your last chance to bet on today's game. Here's what you do. In chat, write down which team you think's going to win. It's 1-0 Braves right now. Is it the Braves or the Cubs? So write down which team you think's going to win and How many runs will the winning team score? If you get the right team, you win 25 balls of yarn. If you nail the number, that's a 50 ball of yarn count. So still some good balls of yarn to win. And remember, for every 1,000 balls of yarn that you own, you can get a boost on your player. It's exclamation points. Good try, though. Braves in 4 for a third inning bet for Coach. Coach, you've got 2 boosts that you could do right there. Or you can hang out, do mini games. If you get to 5,000 balls of yarn, you can trade in for a mega boost, which will be a 6 boost for the price of 5. Just like that. As Jake just shows you how it's done, Twins 34 trades in, and he will get a +6 boost for his players. But you can choose to spend 1,000 by typing exclamation boost, and you'll be able to get up to 2 boosts right now if you wanted to do that, Coach. Just FYI. All right, and your bet is in. I believe Sadie has got that bet. Top third, we go. We'll start with number 9 hitter Nolan Gorman. Gorman, the 24-year-old from Glendale, Arizona. I assume Cardinal fan is turning around away from his screen right now to watch this. Gorman enters play just 4 hits in 21 at-bats. That's a 190 average this season. Does have a home run and 4 runs batted in for Gorman, the 4-year veteran. 3rd year, excuse me. First season was with the Cardinals. Got traded for Josh Donaldson, along with Dylan Carson, going to the Braves. 3-1 pitch from Soho to Gorman. Jammed it and lifted into right field. Coming in, Cabrera makes the play for the out. Hey, serial killer. Scott, I don't think you've put a bet in yet. Maybe you can put a bet in. Just type in the chat which team you think's going to win and how many runs the winning team will score. Coach just wants to hear Lion-O, so he is going to save balls of yarn, huh? Well, I knew what you meant, Lion-On. I knew what you meant. I'm a kid of the 80s. Back to the top of the order we go in this third. Christian Pache will be your batter. He is 0 for 1 today. Someone say, balls? You know who said it? I'll tell you who said it, Coach.
That's what she said.
There you go. 2-1 pitch. Ran it towards short, having to hurry. Espelin makes the hard throw to first in time to get the speedy Pache for the second out. You were a 90s kid. You were so confused. I don't like to share my balls. Well, can you blame me? 2 outs now for the Braves here. Top of the third. Ozzie Albies will be your batter. He's 0 for 1. 2-2 pitch with the shift on Albies. Swing and a miss. They got him with the slider. I went to my first ever Dave & Buster's yesterday and got to play the really big Pac-Man. I got to 6 levels with my daughter before we were done, so that's why I play Pac-Man in honor of that. Side is retired. Good work for Alberto Soho as he gets his 3rd strikeout. Bottom of the 3rd coming. Last chance to put your bets in now. Do so you can win some balls. Bottom of the 3rd will get us the bottom 3rd of the order for the Cubs here. Jesus Metler, Alvin Guzman, and Sir Didi Gregorius due up for the Cubs. At least see how many I have. Cody likes to look at my balls. Did you just so you know, he just asked. He wants to see my balls. There you go. It's that kind of show now. Jesus Metler, the 25-year-old Cuban from Orgizmic. It's so orgismic, he forgot a vowel in writing that, so it was shattering. The 25-year-old Cuban Metler enters play. 207 average on the season with 3 home runs and 7 RBI. Metler was a 1.0 player. Not a really solid one, but hey, nice to see him having an opportunity here to make a career. Yeah, don't try to turn this into a 21st century LGBTQ Rick Astley song, okay? That's where I thought you were going with that. I will not press the button because Andrew will get mad at me if I keep making him do extra work. First pitch from Thomas, grounded over to short. Nolan Gorman is there. He will throw to first to retire Metler for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Center fielder Alvin Guzman ready to come in. Guzman, the 4-year veteran. Just a 174 average entering play. No home runs, no runs batted in to this point. Guzman, unfortunately, is only a career 185 batter thus far. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pure smoke with the fastball. If 88 miles an hour can ever be that. Doesn't matter. Gobbles the strikeout there. 3 on the day for him. Guess what? Someone hit the follow button. And maybe someone else hit the unfollow button. Unless Zimic did both. But we're still 4 away. I hate it here. Sir Didi Gregorius, the 35-year-old from the Dutch Netherlands from, is it Willemstad? No, that's Amsterdam. Willemstad's in Curacao, Kamish. Come on. It's probably you doing it, Cody. You probably hit the unfollow button. He's like, I'm going to hit the follow button for 1,000 prize. Like, millionth customer? No. That's why I said that. I hate it here. Didi with the 224 average. First pitch he sees lifted into right field. Antonio Alvarez is coming in to shallow right. Pulls it in. It's going to be another 1-2-3 inning for Connor Thomas. That retires the third inning. Guess what? No more bets. Bets are done. Let's move on to the fourth here. 1-0 Braves. See, it says Cody K. It says Cody K on my followers here all of a sudden. I knew it was him. Might have bet the farm it was him. Top of the fourth we go. Alberto Sojo ready to go. He'll start off with the middle of the order. We got Ronald Acuna Jr., Freddie Freeman, Austin Riley due up, starting with Ronald Acuna, who hit that home run just to the right of the foul pole in left field for the 1 home run on the day. Ooh, okay. 4-pitch walk. We're going to start off with a leadoff. Intentional walk here to Acuna. Interesting. So we'll start with runner on base. Freddie Freeman will be the batter. I don't know if I'd want to face Freeman. He's 1 for 1. He had a double in his first appearance. All right, pitch by pitch is on. Jake, don't forget you can tell me which one of these, including if you want to hold the runner, which acts like a pitch to batter as well, just FYI. Oh, there you go. Thank you. First pitch is going to come up and in. A little too high, a little too tight. 96 on the gun, ball 1. Always put the leadoff hitter on. Nothing bad ever happens, ever. Right, Rob? Soho checks the runner. Stanton will keep him close. Tech Espelman playing just behind the bag here in a shift. The 1-0. Hit into left, and that's going to get over the head of the third baseman as Herbeck tried to leap for it. Could not get it. That's going to stop Acuna at second. We got 2 on, nobody out now. Always can press A. Gee, I wonder what A would do. I don't know. You'll see him in a. Well, actually, let me just do this real quick. I'll go back. Here's your options, Aiden. He's still learning. So just so you can see what the options are. Swing away, you can take the pitch, you could sack bunt. You could steal third, you could do a double steal. Run and hit, hit and run. All right. Going back now that he knows. Kava! Welcome to those of you rating in from Cavacom. We appreciate you coming on over. Cava, thank you very much for the raid. If you've never happened to be here before, I am Commish LB. We welcome you to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. It is the home of the eMLB universe, an online league with a fancy dancy twist. We're watching a live broadcasted game of today's sim. This one's between the Braves.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Thanks, Braves, as he gifts a sub over to Kava. Kava does have a creative player, so he'll get a mini boost for that. Again, you're getting ready you're watching the Braves and the Cubs. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Braves, 2 on, nobody out here right now. And the pitch, actually, no, they're going to check the runner over at second as Acuna will get back in there safely. Just 1 steal so far this year for Acuna. He's been caught twice. Hey, Ludwig. The pitch. Squares the bunt right back to the mound. It's one of those, don't trust the animation. Soho plays it safe, throws it over to first. Sack bunt will work to perfection here as the runners advance 90 feet. We got 1 out, 2 in scoring position now. Grayson Janista will be your batter. Janista is 0 for 1 today. Again, Janista has solid power, hit 26 home runs last season, but just barely hit over the Mendoza line. Yeah, just FYI, no, you don't have the option for sack fly. Thank you again for the raid, Kappa. I will circle back with you. We're with that gifted sub. You've been given a small mini boost, so I'll show you how that works. You'll be able to improve your player a little bit more for the coming draft. It's now May 3rd in game right now. We'll do one more sim day after this. And we have a 3-day sim tomorrow. So while I'm at it, quick programming note. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern, we're taking our usual Friday sim, moving it to Monday. Well, this week we'll call it the Wednesday sim, moving it to Monday. No sim on Wednesday. So we're simming tonight, tomorrow at 7, Friday at 7 this week. First pitch from Soho is going to miss inside, ball 1. Okay, instructions in. Yeah, if you guys are still good for it, then let's do it. Oh, missing inside, 2 balls, no strike, and Jake does our first pirate of the night. Go! Pirate means that he wanted to send a message as a whisper, but did it to the public. after our good friend, our Washington GM, NC Pirate 77, who's the most famous for doing that. 2-0 pitch from Soho. That one's going to find the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's right, we got the brand new eMLB Baseball Universe available on YouTube. All broadcasts that are here, all podcasts that are either here or done off of Twitch are available on the eMLB YouTube channel. Please click that link. Please subscribe. We appreciate you helping us grow our newest expansion of our content. The 2-1. Well struck into center field. Wind is pulling that one in. That's going to be caught by Alvin Guzman. Decision time for Aiden. Aiden, do you want a signal? Ronald Acuna Jr. to tag up from third and try to score. The ball is deep. Acuna Jr. is a fantastic runner, but Alvin Guzman has a great arm. What do? He says, send him. Here's the play at the plate. The play. Serve. Sacrifice fly into the air. Ronald Acuna will score. Grayson Janista will get his 9th RBI on the year. Yes, get the channel to 100 subs so we don't have the alphabet soup URL. That would be great. I would love to be able to have a personal YouTube URL. So yes, please hit the follow button or click the link from the recent. I'll provide it one more time. We just started. It's barely a week old. New content is being added as often as we can. We're cleaning up, editing things so that we don't get in trouble DMCA-wise. It's pickier there, apparently. 2 outs now. Freeman still at second. 1 run in this inning. Antonio Alvarez will be your batter. 0 for 1 today for Antonio. The pitch. Actually, they'll go check the runner. He's back in safely. First pitch from Soho will miss low and inside, ball 1. Soho just over 50 pitches so far through 3 2/3 innings. 1-0 pitch. That one's at the knee. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Is Coach here or did he vanish? He might still be here. He hasn't submitted any, he didn't decide to do any boost yet, so I assume he is going to try to go for the mega boost. But he missed the boss battle unless he got caught. 1-1 pitch, fastball, taken low, 2 balls, 1 strike. It's not official yet. Need another inning. The 2-1 pitch to Alvarez, just missing outside with knuckle curve. It's a 3 ball, 1 strike count to Alvarez. William Contreras waiting on deck here with 2 outs. Three-one pitch into right field. Going into the wind, getting in front of the warning track, but making the catch is Daniel Cabrera, and that will retire the side. Well struck, but into a 13-mile-an-hour wind coming in from right. Yeah, the Chicago weather has done its job. 3.5 in the books here. Another run for the Braves. They lead 2-0. Throw the ball in the zone, dude. I know, right? Right, Jake? Alrighty, bottom of the 4th, we go. Connor Thomas, ready to go. He's got the top of the order. Tank Espelin, Daniel Cabrera, and Ken Herbeck Jr. coming up. Sub now on your YouTube and get a free 5x7 color glossy of Cody K taking a pitch high and inside from Aaron. Now that might be something we have to give away. I think that would be cool. Hey, we're up to 36 now. Thank you to all of you who have been hitting the button here. Appreciate that as we are getting hard and heavy on that. Included, you can see some awesome work. As You Pays is now doing the YouTube editing there, and he has done some nice work with giving some nice thumbnails for each of our content. Alrighty, bottom of the fourth we go. Take Espelin will be the batter. 0 for 1 today. Pretty much what everyone is through the first third. That's all I'm saying. Shut up and take my money, huh? It does not. No 1-0. Into center field, coming in, diving stop, Christian Pache, making a beautiful catch. Sorry, Anjo. Here's a little work coming because Christian Pache, the reigning center field National League Gold Glove champ, just did a sexy play of the day. Yeah, indeed. Beautiful play from Christian Pache. First out here, bottom of the fourth. Oh my god, I just Swedish chefed you. Vert de Furk.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Daffy speaks Swedish? Okay. Daniel Cabrera is your batter. He's 0 for 1. 0-2 pitch. Pops it up into left field. Coming in, Ronald Acuna. He'll make the catch for the second out. Connor Thomas working pretty efficiently here thus far. 33 pitches so far for him. 2 outs now. Ken Herbeck Jr. is going to come into the box. 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at bat. Two pitch. Well, struck into right. There's the base hit. Herbeck just had a 3-game hit streak, and in yesterday's game, he starts a new one up here with that nice line drive into right field. First hit on the day for the Cubs. We got a runner at first. 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton is your batter. Hit one into the corner in left, but was caught by Acuna. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from Thomas, right down Main Street, as Deadpool would say. Or would he say, right up Main Street? Yeah, I think that's what he said. One pitch. Thomas with a snap throw over to first. Herbeck is back in there. Not known for massive speed, but not definitely slow at all. Herbeck no stolen bases this season. The 0-1 pitch. Runners going. Swung on by Stanton. Missed. Herbeck down to second. The play not in time. First career stolen base of Ken Herbeck Jr.'s career. Looking at Stanton, thinking that was a hit and run opportunity that got missed. Herbeck will get in, though. First career stolen base for him. He's in scoring position now. Couple of off-speed pitches so far for an 0-2 count to Stanton. The 0-2 towards short. Nolan Gorman has it. He'll throw over to first. That will retire Stanton, and that will leave the runner in scoring position. 4 innings are in the books. I'm going to go one more inning before I take a break, since I had to do one earlier. I'm feeling much, much better now. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Before we continue, let's do the journey of the starters tonight, brought to you by None Such Brewing and the Irish Red. The None Such Red, the Irish style ale that I am trying to enjoy tonight. Again, his stomach hasn't been the best. Alberto Sojo, 4 innings of work. He's given up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. He's walked 1, struck out 3, 56 pitches through his outing thus far. He did give up the 1 home run to Ronald Acuna Jr. early on. He's pitching all right. He's just not pitching as well as Connor Thomas thus far. Top 5 we go. William Contreras will be the first batter. Nolan Gorman, Christian Pache will follow him. We'll start with Contreras, who's 0 for 1. One pitch. Towards third, Herbeck throws over to Hurst. Plenty of time for the 5-3 putout. 1 out. 1 out now in the 5th. Nolan Gorman coming into the box. The shortstop is 0 for 1 today. Sorry, just checking a message I just had there. Oh well. O2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. He got him. Sojo with the 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Nasty pitch just below the zone. Good location work against Gorman. 4th strikeout on the day now for him. 2 outs now, top of the 5th. Back to the top of the order we go for the 3rd time for the Braves. Christian Pache will start it off. Had the great catch in the last half of the inning. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging bunt back towards the mound. Gonna have to hurry. Sojo throws it to first. Not in time to get the speedy Pache. He will get in there with the infield hit. 4 hits on the day now for the Braves. Pache gets his first. He's got 2 stolen bases on the season. We'll keep an eye on him there as Ozzie Albies comes into the box today. He is 0 for 2. Sojo, the quick snap throw over to first. Albies might have been leaning, but he gets back in time. Nope, first break has not been done yet. I'm going to do it after the 5th. Well, I did a break just before the game started. I wasn't feeling great. So, sorry, you'll have a little editing to do for the preview of the game, then leading into the game. First pitch, swing, and was a swing? Doesn't matter. The runner got thrown out. Beautiful throw by Logan Tanner. Logan Tanner threw out 8 of 14 so far this season. That's a 57% clip. It just got better. Side retired. Game is officially halfway done. It's a 2-0 ball game for the Braves. Bottom of the 5th, we shall go one more time. The journey of the starters brought to you tonight by None Such Brewing and the Irish Red Pale Ale. It's not a pale ale, it's an Irish style ale. It's a red, and that's what I am enjoying this evening. Connor Thomas has been pretty solid. 4 innings of work, just 1 hit off of the bat of Kent Herbeck in the 4th inning. Has not walked anybody. He struck out 3. Pretty economical. 41 pitches through this outing for Connor Thomas. Jackie Roberts will start us off. Logan Tanner and Jesus Metler will be due up afterward. We'll start with Roberts, who's 0 for 1. First pitch, Roberts sees into shallow left center. That's going to drop in between everybody for a base hit. First pitch he saw, Roberts goes right after it, sends it just over Gorman's head. That's going to get him his first hit on the night. And for Roberts, he'll break an 0 for 12 streak that he had coming into that at-bat. Got to put Logan Tanner back into the box. Logan, tonight 0 for 1. First pitch, pitch out. Nothing being done as Roberts is going nowhere. Jackie Roberts, 5 career stolen bases. Actually, I digress. 6 career stolen bases, caught just once. Thomas checks the runner. Freeman keeps him close. The 1-0 pitch is fired in there. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. After this half inning is when I'll take a shorter break just to grab a quick munchie. No, I would say we won't upload that one. Good question, no. Because of the issue that we had. The 1-1, another throw as they'll keep Roberts close. A little bit of booze smattering from the Chicago faithful. The 1-1 pitch from Thomas. This one's outside. Roberts on his way. The throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base. That'll be his 6th stolen base on the season now for Jackie Roberts. He'll be at second with nobody out as Tanner has a 2-1 count coming. The 2-1 pitch. Just missing low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Logan Tanner. Jesus Metler is waiting on deck. Going to do a mound visit here, actually, with Connor Thomas, who's looked pretty good, but mound visit called. I feel as good as ever, Coach. Agreed. Although some games are not in progress because this is an afternoon game today here in our universe. The 3-1 pitch. Watches it all the way in there. Calls strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Logan Tanner here with nobody out. Yeah, it just depends on the time. So if it was like 7 o'clock, see, like you're seeing this game is in progress right now. So you're seeing what games are in progress and what other games will be coming up. So it's 4:05 for this one, but it's only 2:48 in game time right now. So like a real life universe. A 3-2 pitch. Runners going, grounded hard towards short. Gorman got it deep in the zone, and he's not going to do anything with it as he knew Tanner was getting down the line pretty good, and he gets in there. A 3-speed stops Nolan Gorman, who had to go deep in the hole, from being able to make a play. Infield hit for Logan Tanner. 3rd hit on the day now for the Cubbies. Cubs are threatening. Nobody out. Jesus Metler will be your batter. Metler is 0 for 1 today. Gorman, you suck. First pitch to a Metler, just missing outside, ball 1.
Just a bit outside.
Imagine chanting that in Cubs field. The 1-0. Check the swing. I did get your instructions, Jake. He still tried to swing. It's a strike anyway. 1 ball, 1 strike. We know what you meant. Wrigley. Oh, that's right. Andrew, Cardinal fan wants to file a protest on why Nolan Gorman is on the Braves and not on the Cardinals. Just so you know. The 1-1. Missing up, I think. Yep, missing high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, no one out, bottom of the 5th. Cubs trailing 2-0. 2 on, though, with Jesus and Mettler. The batter, the 2-1 pitch is in there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thomas is now working 19th pitch of the inning on that one. The 2-2 from Thomas. Runners going, grounded towards first. Freeman has it, makes the play. Jackie Roberts flew down the line. He will score. Tanner gets the second safely. It's going to be an RBI for Jesus Mettler, his 8th RBI on the year. Cubs are now on the board. It's 2-1. Yeah, remember, this was a 2019 file, opening day file that we used, Cardinal. Alrighty, 1 out now. Logan Tanner now at second. Alvin Guzman will be your batter. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch will find itself in at the knee. Strike 1. I haven't done this of late. Let me steal this for a sec since I hear organs in the background. Oh, 1 pitch. In there. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Alvin Guzman. No balls, 2 strikes. Thomas, the pitch. Tries again to climb the ladder. Guzman does not oblige. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Boss battle. Don't know if we'll get 25, but jump on in.
We would be honored if you would join us.
In the immortal words of Tone Loc himself, let's do it. Tone Loc, thank you for hitting the follow button. I think you gotten us 2 away before Cody decides to unfollow again. Jerk. The 1-2 pitch. Runners are going. Swung on. Jammed him inside. Coming in from center field. Christian Pache has to make a quick throw to second. They're going to get him. Tanner was caught napping. Beautiful heads-up play from Christian Pache as he will retire the side. Wow, what a double play that was. I got to give that a little extra pomp and circumstance.
Brilliant!
Indeed. That will retire the side. That will be our 1 break coming up here. When we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard, see what's happening around the league in the afternoon. Then we'll come back to Wrigley Field to watch this game between the Braves and the Cubs. It's Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. It's dark out, so that means we'll go after dark. We'll be right back.
Hey, you almost got us to 1,000. Thank you. Hi. Daddy's gotta put me away first, and then we'll be right back. You're watching Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. I'm a dragon, no. Dragons are better. Bye. Bye-bye.
Here I was basically saying thank you to DHK50 for getting us that prestigious stat of basically having a comma in our follower count now, or a K in our follower account. 1,000 total followers, 1,000 total Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Thank you for that. Rays, thank you for gifting the sub as well, Aiden. To DHK. That's your second account? Well, I'm not giving any gifts away for it, so. Funny. All right. Let's check the out-of-town scoreboard before we continue with tonight's broadcast between the Cubs and the Braves. Over at Target Field, it's a 7-1 lead for the Tigers, top of the fifth, with a runner over at first. You're serious, okay. Oh boy. See, Cody being a wise guy with us. So. He was hoping I do give a gift away, is what he's hoping. Top of the fifth at Busch Stadium. Cardinals lead the Nationals 5-3 in that one. Vic Rodriguez with a homer for the Nats. And Mike Melendez, MJ Melendez with a home run for the Cardinals. All other games are to be played later on, so that's a quickie. Let's get back to live action. We had a visit from a bearded dragon being held by a girl. That was me holding it.
And using my Percy voice.
I give all of my animals voices, so. That was me holding the dragon and using a voice.
You watching Fluffy Kitty Ninjas? Dragons are better though.
That's his grumpy dragon voice. That's all the voices that I do with him. So, all right, we're in the top of the sixth. I never asked or heard. As a reminder to my GMs broadcasting or playing in tonight's game, remind me when you are batting. So, Aiden, you're batting. Tell me if Thomas is continuing in the bottom of the sixth. Jake, let me know now, but let me know what your plans are going into the seventh so that I can try to be as fluid as possible. So let me double check and wait on Jake just to make sure I know if he is going with staying with Soho, excuse me. I say Soto, but it's Soho. You would donate to never hear that voice again? It's actually pretty funny. I guess you just have to be here and know the regular. We generally have we generally will have Perseus out and about, and we always joke that when he's in the morning, we joke that the only thing that he can say is
I'm on in.
That's pretty much it. You had to be here, I guess. How does your player get awesome? Well, that's a good question. Reminds me of the creepy guy that likes the paperboy in Family Guy.
I don't know who you be talking about with that.
Herbert. The 1-1 pitch from Soho. Lifted into center field from Albies. Ranging over to his right, Alvin Guzman settles under it with the wind. Makes the catch for the first out. Wind is still blowing in from 13 miles an hour. Well, of course the kids love it. The wife even does it. There's times the wife will be talking to Percy and I'll use the voice and she'll continue the conversation. Don't ask. It humors. Never a dull minute in Casa de Camish. One out now, Ronald Acuna Jr. hit a home run in his first at-bat, 5th on the year back in the first inning. So back on to Kavacom, asking how do I get my player to be awesome? Cody, I can't allow you to boost on a separate account. I can't. Just FYI, I can't. That's how I had, even though I didn't have community created players at 1.0, that's how problems happened back then. The 3-1 pitch. Slaps it into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Cunha goes opposite field on that one. Sends it into right for his second hit on the night. Damn thing stops always in the middle. Drives me nuts. Insert collusion gif here, huh? You're owed a mini boost, yes. Have to catch up with you off stream though about that. But Kappa, you are permitted, if you look in the Discord, you're permitted in the player news section on writing on your player 3 times a season, with a season being when free agents file. 3 times a year, 150 words or more you can write about your player and get a boost on your player. Hey, Tom. Excuse me, sorry about the burp. Hi, Tom. If you also stay in here and play mini games like you're seeing, do exclamation points like you see me do here, and see how many balls of yarn you've got. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade those in for a boost. Or if you really expect to be here regularly and do 5,000 balls of yarn, you can get a mega boost, which gives you 6 boosts for the price of 5. So you're 2/3 of the way to getting your first boost. Join on the mini games. You just missed the boss battle there unless you joined in. But there'll be a heist coming up soon. There'll at least be one more chance for a boss battle tonight. First pitch to Freeman. Goes swinging on that one. Fouls it. Foul left side. For strike 1. Wife keeps doing that to me. Soho getting ready for pitch number 77 here through 5 1/3. The 0-1 runners going. The throw to second. Not in time, as Ronald Acuna is going to get the stolen base. It's going to be a 1-ball, 1-strike count with Ronald Acuna getting his second stolen base on the year. Logan Tanner had been gunning down a lot. Now 9 of 16 have been caught. Still north of 50%. The 1-1 just misses low with the slider. 2 balls, 1 strike, about the same location as his last slider. The 2-1 pitch, well struck into left field. Ranging over hard to his left, making the play. Jackie Roberts had to cover a lot of ground in the shift. He will get to it in time. Acuna has to get back to second. 2 outs now on the F7. Austin Riley will be the batter. Riley tonight is 0 for 1. First pitch from Soho is missing away, ball 1. I think Alberto Soho's done pretty good for you here so far, Jake. 4th career appearance for the 2-year veteran. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. Just the home run from Acuna, really the only massive blemish he's had. The 1-0. Swings, fouls that one into the bleachers. 1 ball, 1 strike. That will curve there. So, Cardinal, I see you have enough for 2 boosts on Chuck Norris. Are you trying to go for the mega boost? One. Big swing and a miss. He got powered by the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Going for the big boy boost. Gotcha. You're already drafted, so you can use the luxury of time to do that. For those who are drafting, I don't know. It's kind of one of those. Is it better to get boosts early, get them in, and then maybe hold off after? I don't know. Tough choice. The 1-2 pitch to Riley. Rolled to third. Herbeck has it. He'll throw to first. That will retire the side. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. A runner left aboard. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Braves still hanging on. They lead 2-1. Okay, Connor Thomas is going in, staying in from my understanding. 57 pitches for him thus far. You plan on doing an article when May hits. Assuming you mean May in-game, good news is it's now May in-game. This is a May 3rd game you're watching live here right now. Cody missed the earlier saying that doing boosts on a known second account. What? Well, yes, it's officially May 3rd. It's a 7-day sim, so we got into the 3rd here. If anyone sees the old style beer man and the Vienna hot dog vendor, please send him towards my box seats. Thanks. Okay, very good. As a friendly reminder, you have, let's see, Janista, Alvarez, Contreras are due up next inning. That's a left, right, right with the 3-batter minimum. Bottom of the 6th, we go. Connor Thomas ready to go. Number 9 hitter, Sir Didi Gregorius will be the first batter. He's 0 for 1 tonight. The 3-2 pitch. Into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The Dutchman deposits one out into right. Gets the base hit. Leads off the bottom of the 6th with the 4th hit on the day. How long until the draft? I saw your article. I believe I've told you you have credit for it. And the draft is going to be on All-Star Weekend. So we're about 4 or 5 weeks away from the real-life draft taking place, or the draft taking place real-life time. I got to get my daughter to start working on the graphics. We make a big pomp and circumstance of it if you've never been here before for the eMLB draft. Tank Espelin, top of the order. We shall go 0 for 2 tonight for Tank. First pitch. Checks the swing, appeal down to 3rd. No swing, says the 3rd base umpire. It's a 1 ball, no strike count. Oh, a heist just happened and only Ben won? Wow. Man, the samurai dogs are brutal. One 0. In there. Strike 1 with the curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh. Someone just called it rigged in favor of Ben. Buzz. The 1-1. It's going to miss away with 2 balls, 1 strike.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Well, we thank you, Tranquil Hill Farms, for hitting the follow button. 1,001 followers now on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja show. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thomas looking into Contreras. Has his call. The pitch. Misses low with the fastball. 3 balls, 1 strike here. No one out. Daniel Cabrera waiting on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Up and in, ball 4. He's going to lose him. It's the first walk on the night issued by Connor Thomas. It's going to put 2 on now. Bottom of the 6th. Cubs have been coming to life here of late. Gonna have a mound visit done. I feel good. I really do. Got Cabrera, Herbeck, Stanton coming up here. See action in the bullpen for the Cubs. Ricky DeVito is warming up. Thomas is staying in. Action starting to show in the bullpen for the Braves as they're starting to move around. First pitch. Checks the swing. No need to appeal because it's in there. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. Cabrera, 2 for 4 in his career against Connor Thomas. The 0-1. That's going to miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, friendly reminder, we're going to be back a little under 24 hours from now, as Monday night became available on the out of the park situation. So for the foreseeable future, Monday nights will be the home for 3 days of eMLB action. 3 sim days, that is. The 1-1. In the dirt, great block by Contreras to make sure nobody could advance. 2 balls, 1 strike. Up to 38 people now on our YouTube channel. I needed it because the Out of the Park channel, the way our show works, we can't go and stop at specific times. Wednesday nights are hard enough as is, with Franchise Hockey Manager being on the OOTP channel at 10 o'clock. So once TJ said that he's not occupying Mondays, I was like, oh, that's natural for me to do a Monday night baseball. So that's great. And I see we're now up to 38 total subscribers on our brand new eMLB Universe channel on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, get some great weekly insider podcasts from As You Pays and Jordan Cage 28. Get to watch all of these broadcasts so they're not lost into the Twitch nethers in the future. That started as of this season. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate you doing that. The 2-1 pitch. Runners are both going to throw to third. They are going to get him dead to rights. Espelin will get to second, but Gregorius is going to be thrown out trying to steal for third on a double steal attempt. Espelin will not be credited with the stolen base. A double steal goes all for naught. Espelin will be the runner at second now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Jammed over to third. Austin Riley has it, checks the runner back, throws the first for the second out. Might have been a bit of a momentum killer, but can understand the Cubs trying to be aggressive there. Hey, we're up to 40. 2/5 of the way to a being able to actually have a channel URL that's not a bunch of alphabet soup, as Andrew puts it. Yep, guy on second. Yep, you're right. I don't know why I turned that off. Guy on second. Ken Herbeck is your batter. 2 outs. First pitch. Rolled over to second. I'm sorry, Jake. I saw that you wanted a take on that one. He went right after the first pitch. Grounds it to second. That is going to retire the side. Cubs threaten, but they will not score. 6 innings are now done in the books. We'll go to the 7th. It's 2-1. New pitcher coming in for the Cubs as Ricky DeVito will relieve Alberto Sojo. Great day for Sojo, despite being behind here at the moment. 83 pitches and 6 innings of work. 2 earned runs, struck out 4. Hey, Steve. DeVito, the 26-year-old from New York, New York, 1-0 this season with an 0.96 ERA, 9 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He's walked 2, struck out 10. Throws the mid-90s fastball, pretty sharp curveball, and a changeup to complement that. 3rd year in the majors for DeVito, former first-round supplemental pick. He was the 38th overall of the 2019 draft, drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates out of Seton Hall. A Pirate being drafted by the Pirates? All right, Grayson Janista is going to be the batter to first greet him. Okay. Don't be shy on reminding me, Aiden, because the instructions may get lost. So remind me about your planned change that you just announced there. Janista, 0 for 1. He did get a sac fly in the 4th inning. Shift is on. 0-2 pitch coming from DeVito. Got him with the called strike 3. The curveball up in the zone. It looked like it's fair enough of a call. Go! First strikeout on the night for Ricky DeVito as he got him with the curveball up in the zone. 1 out. Antonio Alvarez into the box. Alvarez is 0 for 2. Hey, Breeze, are you... where you're playing the mini games, does that mean you'd like to make your player now? Because I know I'd asked in the past and you declined. Okay. Might want to decide soon, just because the draft's coming up. No rush. I mean... Oh, 2 pitch. Got him swinging, climbs the ladder, blows it by him. 94 mile an hour on the gun. Second out on the game in inning. 2 strikeouts for Ricky DeVito. William Contreras is going back into the dugout. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Yeah, it's the 2025 draft. Yes, Breeze. Dalton Varsho is going to be summoned as a pinch hitter. Varsho, the former Arizona Diamondback, signed a 2-year deal to come over to the Braves. Varsho hitting a .350 average with no home runs and 3 runs batted in. We need to update the CCP channel for those who are in this year. What do you mean, Cody? I have it in underneath player boost completed, new community created players. That's updated. The only one that might not be updated is somebody that might have been deleted from the having to go back 4 days. But it should be updated. If you see someone that's missed, then let me know. All right, Varsho comes in as a pinch hitter again. .350 average, 7 hits and 20 at-bats. No homers, 3 runs batted in. No experience against Ricky DeVito. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. 97 on the gun. He'll strike out the side. You know what that means? Godzilla mode inning for Ricky DeVito. Nice work for him. 7th inning stretch. Tim Lowry, where you at, sir?
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face.
COVID.
I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch, Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show special Sunday afternoon. My son won his hockey championship edition of the show versus our usual Coffee with the Commission broadcast. We got one change. I assume Varsho going in to be the catcher. That's a yay to that, I believe. As the music comes back. There we go. Oh, you made a spreadsheet on that? Yes, it's in the player section. So, all right. Dalton Varsho is in. Thomas is going to stay. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I've got a nice picture in the general chat if you want to scroll up from earlier today, showing all the boys celebrating. Dom did not want to wear his helmet, so he took his helmet off. He's bottom left, wearing his goalie gear. Both the goalies did a great job today. This is the one team that beat them this year in their 23 games they played, and they played them well this year. But this one, they had a 3-0 lead about 10 minutes in. Did give up a goal very early in the second. It was a 4-1 win for the team today, so congrats to them. indeed, Jake. It's been a good game for it so far. Connor Thomas is going to start us off. Giancarlo Stanton will be the first batter. Still dangerous against lefties. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Yep, duels are here. Costs 50 balls of yarn. The winner takes all. And when you do a duel, you are unavailable to do it again for 30 minutes. I might tone that down to 20 minutes because duels don't get done very often. It's an all or nothing, basically. All right, Stanton against Thomas. The 1-0 pitch. Rolled over to third. Austin Riley will have it. He will throw over to first. Giancarlo Stanton's season continues to start off slow here. 1 out. Jackie Roberts will be the batter. Roberts is 1 for 2 tonight. Has a stolen base as well. Boss time. Sean was waiting right for that. The 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 89 miles an hour on the gun. Could not come up with it. Fourth strikeout on the day for Connor Thomas. 2 outs now, bottom of the 7th. Let's get Logan Tanner back in there. Tanner, 1 for 2. Tomorrow night's game will be a game with one of our international GMs. We have Texas will be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. I believe that's the battle of the UK versus Canada because Harris is in Canada. The 0-2 pitch. Rolls it over to first. Freeman has it. He'll underhand to Thomas. And Connor Thomas has 7 innings of work done here with a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the 8th. Braves 2, Cubs 1. Okay, Ricky DeVito is going to stay in to start the top of the 8th. He will start it off with the number 9 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Christian Pache, Ozzie Albies are due up this inning. Gorman, 0 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Goes up in on him, and he got him with the high, hard one.
Next.
Yes, and I said he struck out Gorman with a high, hard one.
That's what she said.
We know 4th strikeout in as many batters faced for Ricky DeVito. 1 out. Christian Pache will start us off. He's 1 for 3. The 1-2 pitch. 5 straight strikeouts for Ricky DeVito. And for relievers, that's Godzilla mode. 5 strikeouts now for the reliever and as many outs as he's gotten. 2 outs now, top of the 8th. Ozzie Albies will be your batter. Quiet night for him. He's 0 for 3. The 2-2 pitch. Into right. Shallow. Going back. Jesus Metler makes the catch in shallow right field to retire the side. 6 consecutive outs for Ricky DeVito does the job. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 2-1 Atlanta. It's basically a dice roll, GT. It's a percentage. You only win a certain percentage of what you put in. So as you saw, you bet 100, so you win 35% is the boost. You do have a better than 50% chance to win. Connor Thomas is staying in here for the bottom of the 8th. 85 pitches to this point for him. He's pitched well against this predominantly lefty Cubs lineup. We're going to start with Jesus Metler, Alvin Guzman, and Didi Gregorius are scheduled up in this inning. Metler, 0 for 2, does have an RBI tonight. That was on a sac fly, if memory serves. First pitch he sees, hard shot over to second, but right at Ozzie Albies. This is going to be an easy throw to first for the out. 1 out now, bottom of the 8th. Alvin Guzman is going to come to the box. Guzman is 0 for 2 today. The 3-2 pitch. Misses just inside, ball 4. Guzman will get on to first, representing the tying run. He's got some decent speed to him. 1 stolen base on the year for Guzman. He had a career high 17 last season for the Cubs. I would guess the answer is patience. All right, Aiden says hold 2 seconds. He needs to look at his bullpen. There you go. You've got Gregorius, Espelin, Cabrera scheduled up. 3 lefties. Okay. Thomas is going to stay in. They have the confidence in him. But while they were having the conference on the mound, Troy Bacon, the right-hander, starts to warm up in the Braves bullpen. Didi Gregorius comes into the box. He had a base hit in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Thomas checks Guzman over at first. The pitch. That one is going to catch the outside corner. Strike 1. Nice pitch. 90 on the gun from Thomas. Oh, 1 delivered. In there. Strike 2. That one looked kind of low, but they got the call on that one.
What?
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch.
Strike 3.
Jams him inside, and he got him. I saw your instructions, Aiden. I thought I hit it. But it worked in your favor anyway as Gregorius jammed inside, called for the strikeout. 5th strikeout on the night now for Connor Thomas. 2 outs now with the runner at first. Pretty sure I hit that button unless I hit the 4 by accident. Tank Espelin back to the top of the order. 0 for 2 tonight for Tank. First pitch coming from Thomas. Misses inside, ball 1. Been a good one here in this one. Atlanta with a 2-1 lead. Just 9 hits between both teams. One 0 is in there with the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. They're going to do a snap throw over to first. Guzman gets back in there. Jake, remind me what your plan is for the 9th. I don't know if you had said yet. And if you did, I missed it. Sorry. 1-1 pitch delivered. Misses low with the curveball. Might have been gotten that in the last at bat. Not this time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Quick sec for him to see relievers. Relievers are in pretty rough shape. You've got Hamilton at 62%. Jackson at 61%. Eusebio is at 25%. Fultonevich is at 25. He's pitched 3 straight days. No Kimbrel tonight. Might make sense to try to go with DeVito again a little longer. Who knows? Yeah, there's no... Sorry, I don't have a commands instruction. 2-1 pitch from Thomas. Going to... Ooh! I don't know about that call, but another favorable call for Thomas.
Say what?
Big difference in this at-bat. Could have been 3-1, but it's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. I like turtles. The 2-2 pitch. Guzman goes, swung on into right center field. This one's going to get down. This is going to be trouble. Ball's coming in. Guzman will stop at third. No, he scores. I thought he was going to score. He does score. RBI double. Tank Espelin. This game's tied at 2. 7th double on the season now for Tank Espelin. Pitch 104 pitches now for Thomas. You've got Daniel Cabrera coming up, and that is going to be it for Connor Thomas. Pitched very well, but he's going to end up with the no decision. Could be in line for the loss here, depending. Troy Bacon is going to be summoned. You smell bacon? Because I now do. Everything's better with bacon. That's the theory that we're going to test here. Bacon, the 28-year-old from Tampa, Florida, is going to enter in. It is going to be his 10th appearance on the year. He's 1-0 with a 1.32 ERA. 13 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, none by way of the home run yet. He has walked 5 and struck out 16. He throws fastball mid-90s. Also has the slider and 2 changeups, the regular changeup and a circle change. Bacon in his 3rd season in the majors, 4th round draft pick back in 2017 from Santa Fe Community College in Gainesville, Florida. Bacon warmed up, ready to go. Tank Espelin is at second. Hello, King of the Hams. Daniel Cabrera is your batter. Cabrera 0 for 3 tonight. Never faced Troy Bacon before.
We would be honored if you would join us.
We are honored, King of the Hams. Thank you for hitting the follow. 1,002 followers as we try to put ourselves a little cushion room in the Comic Club going forward. All right, first pitch as I check to make sure I got the instructions right. I've got him. First pitch from Bacon. Bacon sizzles 101 mile an hour fastball in there. See what I did there? It's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. You missed it, Breeze? The 0-1. Letter high on the inside corner. Apparently, it's in there. Strike 2. Bacon quickly ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. I said Bacon sizzles one in there. He threw 101 miles an hour, so. The 0-2 runner goes in the center. That's going to be a base hit. Taking the corner, heading for home. He will score without a throw. Tank Espelin is going to score. RBI single for Daniel Cabrera. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here come the Cubs. I don't think the Cubs have a bullpen situation for how this game is going. They can't fight like this toe-to-toe with their bullpen situation tonight. Sixth hit on the game now for the Cubs. 8th RBI on the season for Daniel Cabrera. I don't know, Aiden. The one thing I might say is you went righty against lefty. You had 2 lefties coming up. I might have stayed with another lefty. You had a couple. Just my thoughts. First pitch to Herbeck, who's 1 for 3 tonight. The pitch. That's going to be inside. Ball 1. It's been a good game. Been fun to watch. Don't forget, all of these are going to be carried over to YouTube. If you haven't joined, please subscribe to our brand new eMLB Baseball Universe channel. All VODs will be edited, carried over to there so that they will not vanish. Then you've got our additional podcast content that we have put together, both here on Twitch as well as off of Twitch. 1-0 pitch is going to be missing high. 2 balls, no strikes. Bacon gets cooked. The podcast that Anju and JR do is being called the eMLB Insider Podcast. When I stream and do a podcast, it's being called the eMLB Sportsnet Podcast, off of our original name long ago. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Inside, nowhere close on the slider. 3 balls, no strikes to get Herbeck. Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. The 3-0 in there all the way. Strike 1. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Cubs have just taken their first lead on the night, 3-2. The 3-1. Cabrera goes, swung on into right field, going into the wind. Herbeck, it goes back, leaping, but it's gone. Ken Herbeck Jr. goes deep into the night, or the day we should say. 2-run homer into the wind. It's a 5-2 ball game. That's his 4th home run on the season. RBIs 14 and 15. Excuse. Are we seeing the people who bet for the Braves now? Extra crispy now. Oh boy. 2 outs now. Giancarlo Stanton will be your batter. Quiet night for him. He's 0 for 3. I think he is glad just on that one swing. Even if he has a tough rest of the season, the fact that he just hit a home run into the Chicago wind, 13 miles an hour, and got a homer. 1-2 pitch. Into center field. Not very deep. Christian Pache is coming in. He will make the catch, and that is going to retire the side. 4 runs have come across for the Cubs. It's a different ball game. Cubs now lead it 5-2. Let's see. Breeze asked, how much is the biggest boost? Are you talking about with balls of yarn? you need 5,000 balls of yarn. Yes, 5,000 balls of yarn will get you a +6. Okay. Ricky DeVito is going to stay in. Now the pitcher of record on this game. Ronald Acuna Jr., Freddie Freeman, Austin Riley are due up. What a game we've had. Acuna is your batter, 2 for 2 tonight. He had the home run way back in the first. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled over to second. Jesus Metler has it. He will throw to first. First out of the top of the ninth. See, we're at 41 subscribers now. Thank you again to all of you who are hitting the follow button or the subscribe button on our brand new eMLB Universe channel. Again, this broadcast will be brought over there after it's edited. That's where you'll find all of our content carried forward non-live. That's when it will be moved over later. Freddie Freeman is going to be your batter. Freeman's had a good night. He's 2 for 3. First pitch he sees, hits it into right center field, but definitely got very much under it. Alvin Guzman, plenty of room, makes the catch. The Braves are down to their final out. Austin Riley is now going to be the batter. Riley is 0 for 2 tonight. What's going on here? Ooh, good. Excellent. That works out wonderfully. I see DishNet is going live, so when we're done, we're going to go over to DishNet. Oh, double checking. You want to go to Ian Hamilton? Okay. Ian Hamilton's going to come in. DeVito's day is done. Excellent work by him. Hamilton, the 29-year-old from Vancouver, Washington. How many appearances does Hamilton now have? It's his 6th appearance on the year. He's 1-0 with a 2.7 ERA. 6 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 7 hits, 2 earned runs. He has not walked anyone yet. He has struck out 10. Hamilton throws the upper 90s, keeps it down pretty good. Throws the fastball, the slider, and the changeup. All right. Braves are contemplating if they will do a pitching change. That is allowed. Boss battle in the meantime. Hey, Sharpie hit the follow button. Thank you, Sharpie. Appreciate you guys helping to expand our brand new eMLB Baseball Universe YouTube channel. Okay, assuming we get there, because if you are out here, you're done. But understood. We are going to have... We're going to have a pinch hitter. Austin Riley is done. Grant Witherspoon is coming in for Austin Riley. Hey, Billy. Grant Witherspoon, the former Cub, is going to come in. Signed a, what was it? He was traded for Amari Linton this offseason to the Braves. Grant Witherspoon, just 2 for 9 this season. Last season when he was with the Cubs, he hit .251 with 14 home runs and 48 runs batted in. 0 for 1 in his career against Ian Hamilton. I'll read that if we get to it, Aiden. Otherwise, it won't matter. Hamilton against Witherspoon. 0-1 pitch coming. Shift is on. Pops it up into left field. Coming in. Making the catch, Jackie Roberts. And the Chicago Cubs will come from behind, having been down for the entire ball game, and they will win this one with a great bottom of the 8th to win 5-2. We take you back live to look at the box score. Maybe. Here we go. Braves look pretty good starting off with the home run from Acuna. Then they just got shut down. This was a tale of some amazing starting pitching, both sides. Tip of the cap for a great pitching performance to watch on both. But in the end, Cubs were just able to hang out long enough to be able to get the win. All that damn Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Oh, is that on the duels? Yes. Ronald Acuna had a multi-hit game, 2 hits for him on the day. Freddie Freeman was 2 for 4 as well. So, who's player of the game here as we go through looking at everything here? What else do we want to peek at? 1 walk on the day issued. It was an efficient game. Not a lot of walks, not a lot of control problems, just 3 walks in the entire game. Strikeouts were kept down too. Cubs only struck out 5 times today. Total runners left on base, 3 for the Braves, 2 for the Cubs. So, played pretty well from both sides. You think it has to go to the Cubs reliever DeVito? Could be Thomas too, because he was really good for a while. For the Cubbies, he had 7 hits on the day for them. 12 hits total. Again, 5 just for the Braves, 7 for the Cubs. Ken Herbeck Jr. with the biggest hit on the day. The 2-run homer in the 8th inning as the extra insurance to give the Cubs the comfort they needed for the 9th inning. Cubs break their 4-game losing streak. They had lost 9 of their last 10 coming into this game, so that 8th inning has to make a huge difference because this team is struggling in the bottom of a lot of offensive categories. Pitching has been improving. That's the thing you want to see. The batting has to start coming around, and so far, up until this 8th inning, it had not. So Herbeck goes 2 for 4 with the 2-run homer. Tank Espelin, the only extra base hit besides he had the double. He had an RBI. He had scored. Everything else was kind of meh. For the pitchers, again, Connor Thomas will be the hard luck loser. He was looking absolutely solid throughout the whole thing. 7 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 2, struck out 5. Fortunately, he will end up going 0-2 now. Alberto Sojo does not factor in the decision, but it's a quality start for him. 6 innings of work. I know Billy, least favorite stat is the quality start. 6 innings of work, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 1, struck out 4 on 83 pitches. He kept his team in the game as Ricky DeVito then comes in. 2 2/3 innings of work. He struck out 5. He was perfect through that time. He will win his second appearance, second game of the year. 2-0 now for Ricky DeVito. Ian Hamilton comes in for a third of an inning. It's a non-save situation. Troy Bacon, we'll use the term you guys said. Bacon got cooked. Third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, including the home run to Ken Herbeck. Ken Herbeck hit that ball into a 13-mile-an-hour wind coming in from right field. So that was a shot. fifth home run on the season. Fourth home run on the season. It was Ronald Acuna Jr. who hit his fifth back in the first inning. Player of the game is Alberto Sojo. I would have given it to DeVito myself. Because look, game score, Sojo's game score is just below Connor Thomas. I probably would have given it to DeVito. Just myself. Just myself. That's how I think I would have done it. Let's see. Making sure. Good. So, yeah, great game. Great game. Nice job. Jake, is that your first? I know it was Aiden's first. So, Aiden, thank you very much. I hope you had fun. Hope you guys will continue to want to come. It's your second. All right. Well, thank you for coming back and giving it a shot again. $350,000 will be credited to the Cubs for the victory. The Braves, for their attendance, will get $150,000 of what we call the National Broadcast Pool, the Twitch money that you receive. All right. Let's look at scores from that Saturday to see what happened. Starting with the Tigers, as they will win their 17th on the season. Franklin Perez will be a 4-game winner early on here as he beats Jose Barrios and the Twins 9-1. Cedric Mullins gets his 4th home run on the year. Thor waving Mjolnir around for the Astros against the Athletics. He will win 3-2, getting his 2nd win on the year. Sean Murphy did have a home run in that game, his 7th, but all in the losing effort. Jays will beat the Rays 4-3. Travis McGregor will get his 2nd win on the year. Help from Michael Chavis and Carlos Crazy Eyes Vargas. How does he hit the ball? How does he even see the ball with those eyes? Carlos Vargas comes back and continues to haunt his old buddies, because I think that's at least the 2nd time that I have seen Vargas the J beat up on Vargas's old team, the Rays, just from what I can recall. Yanson Guerrero will take his first loss on the season, now 3-1. Travis Bergen doesn't have a perfect ERA anymore, but still doing well enough. Gets his 8th save on the season. White Sox will defeat the Orioles 5-4. 3 home runs help make it happen. Nate Lewis, Miguel Geraldo, some guy named Joey Best, who, as you said, was maybe the 3rd best option he had. Well, Joey Best is doing absolutely everything he can to be the best. 11 home runs already. It's only May 3rd, guys, and Joey Best has 11 home runs. Down to the Angels taking on the Rangers. 8-5 victory for them as Francis Martez gets the victory. 2 home runs from Showtime Shohei Ohtani, 11 on the season. Tomoya Mori, the $543 million man, gets his 7th on the year. It's almost like the White Sox have a hitter's park. Anyway, Mariners will defeat the Royals 9-3. Trevor Stephen will earn his first victory on the year. Kyle Hendricks, it was not pretty, gave up home runs to JT Realmuto as well as Xavier Edwards. Miguel Sano, the ghost of Miguel Sano, gets his first home run on the year. And, as always, Jacques Landry, et puis, unfortunately, in the loss. So then he yells, "Et tabarnak, sacre bleu."
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Now, Daffy not only speaks Swedish, but now he speaks French? Yeah, ben voyons.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Calice.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
I can't use any of them. Red Sox got rained out against the Yankees. That one's going to be rescheduled to a double header on Sunday, so both of those games will still get played. Need Pepe Le Pew. My little pigeon. Indeed. Over to the National League, the Cardinals will defeat the Nationals 6-3. Ron Carney continues to stay hot as Anjou saw that he had one. Wee. No, that's what the little piggies say. Or that's what Troy Bacon says, at least in this one. MJ Melendez will have his second home run in his... no, he had a home run earlier. Ron Carney just added his home run from when we last saw it. That was the afternoon game. Cardinals get the victory and match the Tigers at 17-7 with a 6-3 victory over the Pirates. The game of the night was, or game of the day, now night, turned into a pretty darn good one. Cubs come back from behind, had not been leading up until the 8th inning. They will defeat the Braves 5-2. Ricky DeVito will get the victories 2-0. Connor Thomas looked really good, but he'll take the hard luck loss. He'll fall to 0-2. Had a home run early on from Ronald Acuna Jr., and then the 8th inning fireworks from Kent Herbeck. Giants will be 5-1 winners. They said they needed to win on the road, and they did. Third win on the season for the Giants on the road. Sean Gell will get his second win on the year. Zach Hughes, the deranged one, got the start, and he proceeded to give up 4 runs early. 5-1 victory for the Giants. Phillies will get to 14 wins on the year as they will beat the Indians in interleague action 4-1. Levi Usher had a home run in the 5th. It was a solo shot for the Indians, the only offense they had. Jamison Tyon gets his 3rd win on the season, 3-2 with a 2.91 ERA. The Pirates will defeat the Reds 5-2. Santiago Flores will get his 2nd win on the year, just the 7th win for the Pirates, but it finally helps them end a 9-game losing streak. Hunter Green will take the loss, 0-4. Noah Bryant gets the save, his 3rd save of the year, and cue for Noah Bryant, stop eating orange cream sickles before games and before photos. Thank you. Marlins will defeat the Brewers 3-1. Alek Manoah earning the W with help from Austin Hedges, getting his 3rd home run on the season. Behind my big old head, the Diamondbacks are going to power through the Rockies 6-0. 2-hitter for the Rockies as Trevor Bauer just beats up on the Rocks in this one. 6-0 win for the Diamondbacks. Yippee. Sorry. Final game on the calendar sees the Padres defeating the Dodgers 2-0 with both runs scored in the 10th inning. No score through 9 innings. Then the Padres had to get 2 in the top of the 10th to get the win. Nick Mergavicius will get the W. Orange Lives Matter too. We'll see about that one. Jordan Hicks will get the save. It's his 6th on the season. All right, let's do the Simmeroonie. Discord will start to be flooded with messages. Gives me a chance to post the link for the YouTube channel one more time. And where it's already 8 o'clock and the kids are getting ready, or at least the youngest is getting ready for bed, I think I will do the last one offline. Let's look at injuries really quick, though. There it is. Oh, Ben. Sammy Isla, diagnosed with a broken bone in the elbow. Got injured in a collision at the base. Gonna miss 7 months. Ugh. Isla's not signed to big money yet, so you can't use the injured reserve clause, because that would probably be a season ender for Isla. That's a bummer. That is a big bummer. Andrew Vaughn, though, escapes major injury with the knee inflammation day-to-day for 3 days. Nothing on Bieber yet. Yeah, nothing on Shane Bieber yet. That's normally not a good sign. So we'll see soon enough. Bieber did miss some serious time back in 22. Yep, 2022. Missed some serious time. You saw the record. Then he had a major injury and didn't kind of come back the same since, including after the re-raid. It's the annual injury to a Houston player that they will definitely suffer from right before they win the division again. So you're saying Sammy Isla is the Aroldis Chapman of this season, is what you're saying. Okay. It is what it is. All right, so I'm going to finish the last one offline, get the reports uploaded. It is time to go. Hey, what the heck was that? We're going to go raid Dishnet 34. He is Ryan Tecker. Groot got hurt, and you know what he said about it? I am gold. That's what he said. Back to your litter box. I'm going. Buffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So, next time I can find some glue and tape, I'm going to put my head back on straight. We'll be back in front of you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Monday Night Baseball. It's going to be new here, or at least until Out of the Park decides to put programming back on that day. But Monday Night Baseball is coming back. We're going to do 3 days of a sim. We're going to do the following. I'm going to sim off stream in a moment here on Sunday. We're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. A game of the night tomorrow night will be the Speedy Texas Rangers taking on the up-and-coming Toronto Blue Jays. Look out, Blue Jays. They're not doing terrible. They can do better, but they're not doing terrible. Rangers, meanwhile, just above 500 at this point. We will go to watching that game. I think that one, I gotta double check. Where's that one? It is in Toronto. So we'll be at the Rogers Center tomorrow night. Get your passports and join us for tomorrow night's action. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Remember, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go do your best. Hope you had a great weekend. We had a great one here. Championship Sunday. We'll see you soon. Take it easy. Peace.
You jackass!